Hey there guys, and welcome to another Alan's Collection review. I bring you today the TMNT Holothon Fugitoid Standard Edition. So let's dive into this review. So here you have him, guys. This is Fugitoid Holothon. You can start appreciating the figure in its might because it's a window box. So you can see most of the figure. You can see some accessories. And you can see huge letters there by Kevin Eastman, and it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in here. It is obviously comic-like because of course this character comes straight out of the comics. I do like the box. It's simple, it's plastic, but I do like it. On the back of the box you can appreciate a comic-like artwork there. It says even meanwhile and to be continued. And here you have Mirage Comics Renet, which I have pre-ordered, and it will come, I hope, in September, as it says in BBTS. Casey Jones from the comics and Utrom. You can see that it's a beautiful artwork. So without further ado, let's get Fugitoid out of his box. And here's Fugitoid out of his box. Not entirely, of course, he's still attached to the blister, the packing. But now you can see a whole complete image of his body, and obviously you can see in more detail the accessories, a special gun that he brings. You can see this type of accessory, and of course in the back you can start appreciating more accessories, even more accessories as you have here. Two guns that he brings, and other gray accessories that we will be talking in detail, in more detail. Of course you can see here as well the another pieces of hands, other hands that he brings to attach to Fugitoid body. So here we have him, and let's get him even more out of the box. So here's Fugitoid, guys, completely out of his box. No plastic attached to him. I want to acknowledge something. I'm a great fan of the TMNT, especially the cartoon TMNT, but I have not read the comics. I did do some research in the internet, and I know that Fugitoid is actually a professor called Honeycutt, Professor Honeycutt. This professor fused with his own robot while he was working for the government developing weapons, and one day he was outside with his robot. He got stuck in some wires while working in his garden, and it was raining heavily, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, and he was stricken by lightning, and he fused with his robot, and that's how he became Fugitoid. It's a really exciting story. Going back to the figure itself, for me this figure is simple, but it portrays really well a robot from the 80s. And I do like the painting though. I do like the painting here. It is beautiful, the shades, the way that NECA has crafted this. It looks like a Kevin Eastman comic figure, and it really looks good there. Even in the back as well, it's not simple. It is simple always, but the painting, the brushes, the shades, the different tones in painting, it's really nice, well thought crafting job there. Now here are the accessories fully displayed. We have two guns there, different guns. They are not the same. Look, this is a much thinner gun, and this has a little bit of a lump there. This is a more like a cannon gun. This looks like a backpack, but as I said, I'm not very familiar with this character and his accessories, so I wouldn't know if this is a jetpack or another weapon. This does look like a weapon, a different type of weapon, and I'm not sure what this is. And of course, 4 extra hands there. As you can see, the extra hands, open hands, closed fists, sorry, closed fingers, and pretty simple actually, the hands. And of course the hands that he brings there for holding the weapons there. So the figure is very bendy, is very poseable. Here we have the 2 weapons, and obviously you can bend his fingers here. You can bend his fingers really nicely, so to adapt to any weapon. You can bend these wires like this. You can move the head as you wish. So it's really, NECA has done a really good job to pose this figure, to be able for us to pose this figure. So I'm really excited, really happy with this figure. I wasn't planning to buy this figure, but obviously the holothon excitement got to me, and I decided to buy this figure. Here's Fugitoid fully displayed with all his accessories. So thank you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this review as much as I have enjoyed it doing this review. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give a like, punch that bell, and I'll see you in the next review of Alan's Collections.